Hello to my cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. The moon is at 100% in Ophiuchus. All right, we're going to get right into it. This reading is for the 11th, actually the 10th of June, 10th, 11th of June until the 17th/18th of June. So let's get right into it. Hopefully you all are having a great day wherever you are. You're having a great day wherever you are. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you are participating in the Gemini free reading giveaway, it's full. So, and the I'm putting personal readings on pause for a while. So for those of you all who know it's all good. So it's all good. So it's all good news. So don't worry about that. The first thing some people go to is, oh my God, what happened? Nothing bad. So it's good news. So anyway, I inhale peace and exhale anxiety. That's what you want to do. Inhale peace, exhale anxiety. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, alrighty. So inhale peace, exhale anxiety. Exhale anxiety. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Cancer. 333. Some lips are moving. People are talking. So nurture the mind, body, and spirit connection. So your angels are asking you to balance yourself. What area of your life feels out of alignment? Get a meditation practice going, embark on a workout routine, or finally start the vision board that you've been procrastinating on. Your angels want you to look at the areas of your life that are not fully rounded out and self-correct. 333. So some conversation is being had. Like I said, the moon is in Ophiuchus. If you're watching this if you're watching this video on Tuesday the 10th, the moon is in Ophiuchus. So, and that is serpent energy. That is serpent energy, meaning that you are awakening. Some kind of rebirth is happening here. Some kind of rebirth is happening here. So we're going to dive right into this reading. So we got 333. And this color green right here connects us with the heart chakra. So you're making some kind of connection in terms of love and forgiveness and harmony. But when the moon it's at 100%. It's gibbous, it's waning gibbous and Ophiuchus at 100% illumination. It means that you're in a very powerful release and integration phase. It means that the Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer, and I think I put this on my TikTok videos. Connected to deep healing, hidden knowledge, and rebirth through transformation. It's the full light of the moon still shines, but the energy is now turning inward, encouraging reflection and letting go of something. And so, what truth source is being illuminated within Cancer that they must integrate and release in order to heal and evolve? What truth? Something around compassion, or people who mirror compassion, talking about people, something about disrupting peace or something. Somebody has been disrupting someone's peace, looks like, and maybe causing a lot of anxiety. And somebody's making some kind of connection with people. Who's making some kind of connection with something? Here we have the Three of Wands, and there's that number 3 again. You see 3 here. So that people have worked together on the same team, spent money together, have grown together, have expanded together, looking, ahead together, like who's connected with whom, like that's what the conversation is. It's like somebody's making some connections that people are together, like, are connected. People are making connections with who is connected to whom, right? So, but I mean, that's not a big surprise. People make connections with people. I mean, it's a small world. People know people. But anyway, so source is saying, pour into yourself more. Pour into yourself more. I mean, I don't know that that's that big of a deal, but pour into yourself more. Um, source is saying something about you taking a leap of faith, moving forward, inhaling peace and exhaling some kind of anxiety around something. And just pouring into yourself more. Here we have the Two of Pentacles here. Doing some kind of multitasking, looking at your cards. All right. Yeah, if you're operating in the spirit of love, operating at a high frequency in the spirit of love, and people are talking about, a lot of conversation is going on around you. Some kind of inspired actions are being taken, and all of this other stuff is going on. And you're a person who is very compassionate. Source is saying to you that something is not necessarily attaching itself to you. Looking at the cards here, you may have traveled with people, you may have grown and expanded with people, all of this other stuff. Just because it could be like two energies that you could have aligned yourself with. Looking at your cards here, they could be wearing a mask, but that may not have anything to do with you at all. Whatever this is, yeah, may not have anything to do with you at all. You could be a very compassionate person, and some energies could have been wearing a mask and you didn't even know it. Had nothing to do with you at all. And these are energies that you love, that you talk to, somebody talks to. They could have been wearing a mask and you had no idea. I mean, seriously, like somebody could have traveled with these energies, could have spent money with these energies, could have grown rapidly with these energies, could have been looking ahead, to do business with these energies. Like taking some kind of inspired action with these energies that you love, and still couldn't have made a connection. Still, I mean, something as far as you're concerned, some kind of connection. Just somebody just wasn't connecting some dots, maybe because of your compassion. So here we have the Seven of Wands, but something is closed out. Seven of Wands, yeah. Three energies are responsible for something, showing zero compassion towards two energies here. They were wearing some kind of mask when it came to money. So, what must Cancer release to fully embody this wisdom? What must Cancer release to fully embody this wisdom? And we're going to go ahead and close this reading out. What must Cancer release to fully embody this wisdom? And again, this is you pouring into yourself. This is you knowing your moon sign and pouring into yourself, because Ophiuchus is the sign that sits right between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Scorpio rules 8th house, Sagittarius rules 9th house. So Scorpio, 8th house is all about renewal, sexuality, death, transformation, shared finances, inheritance, loans, occult, mystery, and intimacy. 9th house is all about higher education, philosophy, law, religion, travel, ethics, morals, personal beliefs, spiritual beliefs. And Ophiuchus, like I said, is that serpent energy, right? So is as you're going through a rebirth yourself, death, rebirth, as you're going through a powerful transformation yourself, like think about it, as everybody is going through a very powerful transformation, a metamorphosis, you're going through your own life changes. Is everybody going to know who everybody is? You could have traveled with people, could have, you know, been around energies, work with people. And these are energies you talk to, love. regular basis and still didn't know possibly the energies were wearing a mask around money. Money comes into play. You had no idea that some energies were responsible for something. So here's the Five of Swords. Accusing somebody of being, like saying somebody was a bully, saying somebody's words, that was their justification. I mean, but for playing mind games, to bring judgment down on some energies and showing no compassion. Okay. So yeah, you're closing out a cycle and trying to cause some kind of poverty, trying to get people put out of their homes. I mean, just like doing the absolute most, planting a seed, trying to cut people's money off. I mean, like whoever these energies are, they did the absolute most. The absolute most. These two energies, whoever these two energies were, people are talking about, I mean, caused a complete. Here we have the Ace of Cups. So some kind of a new proposal is coming through. Kind of new feelings about something are being had now. So anyway, that's the reading. That is the entire reading. So judgment is coming down on three energies. Who were obsessed. So some kind of loss here. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring your own plan instead of the ego. So some kind of loss has happened here. All because somebody felt like somebody had a smart mouth. Two energies were obsessed with bringing some kind of judgment, and it was like for them, it was literally to the death of them, whoever, because that's what the judgment card is. It's in the judgment card is Scorpion, like somebody was going to sting someone to death, literally, and that's all the conversation was about. Like somebody was saying, I love someone to death, like till death do us part. I love someone to death. It's like that should be an indicator. If somebody's in a relationship with someone and somebody saying, I love someone to death, I mean, instead of loving someone to life, like there's a lot in this reading here. There's a lot in this reading. There's a lot in this reading, but somebody's inhaling peace and exhaling some kind of anxiety around something. So somebody's inhaling some kind of peace and exhaling anxiety because it looks like, judgment is coming down on some energies because it looks like something may have gotten caught before something went maybe too far. Maybe we'll see, what some kind of outcome is because somebody was definitely playing some kind of mind games around something. But some energies were definitely on this death to somebody part because that's what the judgment card is. Judgment card is there was some energies that were definitely trying to disrupt some peace, some energies peace. So something new is being created. So yeah, to make somebody look like a fool, might you Cancer somehow make you look like a fool. Um, um, I guess to make you look like you have some kind of a temper or like you haven't resolved something in your spirit. I don't know, but something about your energy is kind of a You resolve something in your spirit. There's something you've resolved, something in your spirit. Um, Whoever you are. But yeah, so how is some kind of truth connected to your, oh, how is some kind of truth connected to cancer's healing and transformation? Because that's what the judgment card is about, transformation. Hmm. Yeah, so you and somebody, I'll say you and someone's money growing. Because the seed was planted, for you and somebody. So something ended, right? But um, but money, you and someone's money is going. Not that money is the most important thing here in your reading, um, but it's kind of like that in between. Like Ophiuchus is in between again, Scorpio and Sagittarius, right? And so it's like that in between space, like that median space in between, purging and getting to this next phase, this next moon phase for someone. That something was created, your compassion, something happened, like someone stepped in, like a guardian angel stepped in, like a guardian angel, like something was created. So it could have been anything. A film was created. People started seeing people started seeing something from a higher frequency. Like for instance, um, um, that it's like like Tyler Perry has a new movie that's out, right? And it would be kind of like something like that, like if a movie comes out, or like what's the other movie that came out with Michael B. Jordan, um, or like something would come out that it just kind of sort of takes off, where it's worldwide, where people can see something from a higher frequency. Like for instance, where like you got three or seven of wands, would be 10 of wands, where people have been asking for help, you know, and people are like, gosh, you know what, they didn't see something, they keep hearing something over and over and over again, like everybody was just blinded to something. That would be the judgment card. It'd be like somebody is so they can't see anything clearly because everybody's just walking around with torches in their hand, ready to just burn something down. They can't see a thing. They just lined up with their friends. They just ready to tear something down. Ready to just go off on somebody. Everybody just like walking around literally like zombies. They somebody ready to attack you, attack whomever's in their path, because that's what death is, right? Death is everybody just tone deaf, just can't, deaf. Um, can't hear what anybody's saying. Don't tuned out. Everything just all people just can just hear is just like just every whatever, can't hear a thing, right? Something about money. All somebody could hear was, just violence and just want to get something. They don't know a truth about something. They're just hearing partial of something. They just want to get to something. Just get to you and somebody. Like all they hearing is talking. But see, there's a dark side of three. We talking about duality, right? People so busy, they talking about they love somebody, but they don't see the other side of love either. They don't see the other side of that. So nobody was looking at something from a higher frequency. So that's what source is saying right here. It's like some kind of action, some kind of inspired action. Here we have Knight of Pentacles here. The hard work that was that's on like both sides of something. Like the hard work on both sides of something. So 3 and 5. Yeah, 7, 6. Yeah, so six is six. There's duality of both sides of a number. 6, the 5, 7, and then 6. The duality of something. Nobody could see because again, sometimes it's the messenger. If it's a woman that's saying it, people can't receive it. If it's a man that's saying it, people can't see it. If it's this color person saying it, people can't hear it. If another person saying it, they can't hear it. So if it was you that was saying it, Cancer, whoever you are tuned in, people couldn't hear because of maybe your gender. Maybe you worked in an office and people couldn't hear what you were saying. So people just tuned in on whatever. So you're inhaling peace and exhaling some kind of anxiety about something. Because people are now people are talking love, like people are talking something different now instead of, now it's clear people are awakening to something like, and people have been asking for help. Like how many times people have been asking for help? Like, so, people couldn't hear it until somebody finally said, okay, wake the heck up. He was a high priestess. But high priestess have been asking for help. So, but it's like I said, it's you have powerful energies who use their creativity, card reading, movies, music, the arts to bring things to life. And unfortunately, at funerals, people say, oh, we all got to get each other's numbers. We got to keep in contact. And then people don't keep in contact. That's what the judgment card is. It's death. When there's a loss, then everybody want to keep in contact. And everybody here, when it has to be something drastic. Unfortunately, before everybody hears something. So that's what Source is trying to, saying inhaling peace and exhaling some kind of anxiety that something didn't have to, wake up. But looking at the cards here, so you're inhaling some kind of peace and exhaling some kind of anxiety. Spirit of life. So remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness in you. Receiving it all. So you deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. Right? Energetic pull. A true master knows that you create through your actions. Do not hesitate when you feel the energy pulling you. Follow it fearlessly and move worlds. Miracles and the dark. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Wild and wonderful. Why focus on limitations and realisms? Breakthroughs and miracles require no linear explanation or methods. Unexplainable and illogical magic happens every day. Soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. And without agenda, pure love and everything you have dreamed will happen when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True givers receive. Yeah. So somebody could possibly have um, new love. You and somebody, well, when I say new love, that can mean like, well, somebody could have new love coming across their path, right? So if you and a friend, y'all could both kind of like at the same time have new love coming across your path. If you're with somebody, now obviously that you know, but a new love could also mean a new puppy, a new, kitten. It could also mean a new job, new something coming across your path that you're, maybe you're in talks with someone with, but um new something that you're going to love doing, that you may be talking about, new, some kind of new endeavor. You're leaving something behind, but yeah, yeah, something you're working on yourself, working hard on yourself or whatever. But yeah, 2-5. But you also, somebody has new money coming across their path as well. You and someone have money coming across your path as well. So again, obviously money isn't everything, but you're no longer going to be paying attention to people who are obsessed with um, trying to use people's words against them. I mean, like all of that. I mean, anyway, yeah, yeah. But somebody was saying something about to death to somebody part. Like that would, I don't know. That would be kind of scary to hear that. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, maybe to life. Love somebody to life. Maybe that would sound better, I guess. But anyway, that's what I have for you all. But yeah, so happy waning gibbous moon. Is it waning gibbous? Yeah, but anyway, so the parts of the moon that yes, a waning gibbous moon that your body is affected by would be your liver, your hips, your thighs, your backbone, your joints, your knees, your skin, your hair. During this moon in Ophiuchus, moving into a moon in Sagittarius, and of course it's a strawberry moon in Sagittarius, so it's talking about the fruits of your labor. But yeah, there's Venus all around everybody. Speaking of the color green, like the Venus is all around us. So somebody may need to get out and touch the grass, let your feet touch the grass, depending on where you are. Get out in nature and rise above judgment. Like rise above being around energies who just judge people's spiritual gifts. Because it looks like somebody, you have spiritual gift, light high priestess gifts. Get from around people who judge other, like compare their gifts to other people's gifts. Like, mm-mm. That's what I have for you. Um, yeah, but like I said before, you and someone have money coming across your path that you all work really, really hard for, and somebody could be moving. Mm, yeah, somebody could be moving. Meaning you could be moving. Yeah, meaning like I say, like meaning that you could be moving. Like you could be moving. Yeah. 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 Just because somebody may have thought that three energies may have thought that you were a fool. They just let their temper get the best of them. Whoever these energies were, let their temper just like get the best of them. I mean, I don't know. What am I seeing here in these cards? They all somehow work together. Penta, 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 penta. I don't know why I was thinking pentagon. Penta, 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 penta. Something about goldfish is coming to me. Hmm. Okay. All right. All right. That's what I have for you. All right. Bye.